BingX, a trusted global crypto exchange. Trade spot, futures, or copy top traders easily. Sign up via the link or referral code to get 30 USDT instantly, plus up to 1,500 USDT in bonuses for verification, deposit, and trading.
Nationals members vote to ditch net zero target from party platform. The Nationals grassroots members have decisively voted to abandon the party's commitment to a net zero emissions target, paving the way for the formal repudiation of this policy at an upcoming Sunday morning meeting. This significant internal decision signals a potential shift in the party's climate change strategy, with Nationals leader David Littleproud stating, "We believe in reducing emissions, but not at any cost." A pivotal motion presented at the party's federal council meeting on Saturday called for the party to abandon its support for a net zero mandate, and this motion was subsequently passed by a majority vote. As the junior partner in the coalition government, the Nationals are now expected to explore a compromise position on the complex issue of climate change. This internal dissent has ignited a fierce debate, creating a notable rift not only between the Liberal and National parties but also within conservative and moderate factions concerning the future of the net zero target. The intensity of this disagreement has fueled speculation about a potential split within the broader coalition. Notable figure Barnaby Joyce has reportedly left the Nationals party room over this contentious issue, although Nationals leader David Littleproud confirmed on Saturday that Joyce remains a member of the party and would be welcomed back to party room discussions to formally address and finalize the party's stance on net zero. Littleproud has convened a party room meeting for 9 a.m. on Sunday. He reiterated the party's commitment to emissions reduction, emphasizing a desire for a better, fairer, cheaper way to achieve these goals. Littleproud suggested that Australia could align with global trends by moving away from what he described as an arbitrary target towards a more pragmatic approach that prioritizes economic stability. He also expressed a strong personal conviction in the potential of nuclear energy. While acknowledging that the grassroots vote would inform the parliamentary position, Littleproud cautioned that the outcome of the party room discussions should not be presumed, characterizing the upcoming meeting as the next phase in the process and an opportunity to explore alternative strategies if a superior path exists. He highlighted that adaptation measures could complement mitigation efforts, dismissing claims that this shift signifies a denial of climate change as puerile. Littleproud indicated his intention to collaborate with Liberal leader Susan Ley to navigate the path forward, noting that the parties share considerable common ground. He assured that the Liberal Party's deliberation process would be respected, after which a joint committee would be formed to identify similarities and address any remaining differences. Deputy Leader Kevin Hogan confirmed a prevailing sentiment within the party room that climate change is a genuine concern, emissions must be reduced, and that affordability and reliability are crucial considerations. Senator Bridget McKenzie characterized the existing net zero goals as aggressive targets, underscoring that net zero was never going to be net zero cost. She also pointed to fundamental differences between the Nationals and Liberal parties as the reason for their separate identities. When questioned about the possibility of a coalition split, McKenzie remarked that past divisions within the parties might not be the last concerns were raised by a South Australian youth delegation regarding the potential loss of votes to the Labor Party in regional Australia due to this policy shift. In response, Littleproud acknowledged witnessing the impacts of floods but stressed that we can't do it all ourselves and asserted that net zero is not the only way to actually address climate change. The Liberal Party, meanwhile, is still in the process of formulating its definitive position. Liberal leader Susan Ley stated on Friday, "We're not going to accept the government's net zero at any cost." The international context of this debate stems from the 2015 Paris Agreement, where over 190 nations, including Australia, pledged to limit global warming to well below 2°C and pursue efforts to restrict it to 1.5°C. The coalition government, under former Prime Minister Scott Morrison, officially committed to supporting net zero by 2050 and 2021. Australia's current emissions reduction targets include a 47% cut from 2005 levels by 2030, a 62% to 70% reduction by 2035, and achieving net zero by 2050. Recent discussions within coalition circles have been influenced by a conservative think tank, the Center for Independent Studies, which controversially suggested that heat deaths aren't a thing, a claim that contradicts established scientific understanding and observed realities. This think tank's report also indicated that while 32% of voters favored retaining net zero, a larger segment, 52%, desired a revision towards more flexible, realistic and achievable goals, with 16% advocating for its complete abandonment. According to recent polling data, public sentiment in Australia is divided on the net zero target, with 44% in favor, 27% opposed, and 29% undecided. Among coalition supporters specifically, a notable 49% expressed a desire for the opposition to adopt more progressive stances, while 23% preferred the current positions and 29% favored more conservative policies.